I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried to pay somebody in a third world country like, I don't know, Ghana, India, for example, but I do it quite a lot. And when I had a bunch of editors and even people for my e-com stores, it is a disaster if you don't want them or yourself to get absolutely effed by fees, because I'll tell you exactly what happens. For example, I hire an editor for this YouTube channel, even though I don't have one anymore. But when I did have one, it was a disaster. PayPal hold money for them. They have to verify, and then guess what? There's a lot of fees. A lot of fees if you're paying somebody thousands of dollars a month. It might be hundreds, it might even be more, and you get slapped both ways. And it's a nightmare for them as well, because once they get PayPal, not everybody, for example, in the example I'm giving you, in India, can use PayPal. They can't. They don't get accepted. If they take a random payment of $1,000 or $500 and it's their first account, PayPal doesn't like that. They've got no history. But what's a freelancer supposed to do? It becomes near impossible. And this was one of the struggles I've had for honestly like 5-6 years with all my businesses. It's always been like, hey, how do you pay these people? Because these are the kind of guys you typically start with when you hire. If you hire somebody from the UK, it's just too cost effective for jobs like editing, photos for e-com stores, etc. And before I give you the answer to that question, I want you to look at this kind of mind map taken from October 2022. And it's a stellar ecosystem, dudes. And obviously we're here to make money off the coin. I look at this and I'm like, okay, that's cute, but I'm here to make money, right? I'm sure we all are. But you don't really find anything like this. Now, yes, QNT HBAR, they have some great stuff going on, but this is a biggie. This is a biggie, and this is why XLM, in my opinion, we'll get to that answer in the question, why you need 1,000. I obviously think we should go way further than that, but for the beginner just starting out, this is great. There's a lot of use cases here, let alone news of people are going to be buying in the next bull run. That's just going to be a given. So that's something you have to understand. Wallets, education, smart contracts, obviously USDC, and one of the biggest use cases, like this one. XLM solves this. We'll talk about it in a second. Now, numbers don't lie. This was on the previous bull run. So the previous run, and then obviously the previous run of 2021. And what you'll see is the XLM, by daily transactions, guess what one XLM is? This big, absolute behemoth. And the reason why, it's destroying everything by an absolute landslide. I mean, the closest thing you can look at here is XRP, right? Which is a very hold coin to XLM's price chart. If you look at the charts, they're very, very similar. But this is great to see. And it's only because people are starting to use this. Now, here's the problem that a lot of people will hate to admit this. If you're looking at the title of this video and you're going, Jake, 1,000, I can get that so easy. And you can, right? Because 1,000 is going to cost you $159 at the time of recording. I think we can all strive to do better than $159. You could buy this right now, right? 99% of YouTube channel could buy that right now. They'll find a way. And if you can't, you're maybe not going to make it in 2025, right? You just probably aren't. Because again, we should have more, and we should have more of a bag. But I want to show you some basic maths on this coin, because you can see on the previous run, we talked about 2017. Can you find me a coin? Obviously, XRP and Gala Games. XRP in 2017 went crazy. Gala Games in 2021 went crazy, if you look at that. But this was absolutely crazy. The coin went from nothing, pennies of the pennies, all the way up to, did it hit $1? Maybe 95 cents on the wick on TradingView, which is unheard of, right? 2021 was lackluster, but obviously XRP's lawsuit is pretty much all the way now. Well, it is. And XLM can breathe, and you're seeing that recently start to happen. And we're not even in a bull market yet. So the reason I bring this up, I like to use this website quite a lot. So we talked about the $159 to get your 1,000, right? Super simple shit. Now, I think bare minimum is a $3 coin, to be 100% honest. Absolute bare minimum. So you're not going to be sorry even if you get 1,000. But as we want more in life, this is what this YouTube channel is about. It's not just to be like, hey, let's just try and get 1,000 and we're done and we'll sit on our hands and do absolutely nothing. Because like I said, you can get that in 1 millisecond right now. Open up any exchange, get it done. Imagine if we could chuck $2,000 in this, okay, and imagine, I still think a safe point, honestly, is 3. It's 40 grand. It's 40 grand. And imagine again you're filling up your QNT, your Ethereum. I'm not going to talk about this in this video, and then HBAR, etc. But just in this coin, dude, I think that's pretty safe. Now, we'll be taking profits before that. Let's say we started taking profits at a nice little 80 cents. Now, obviously, that's not going to be them all, but that's still probably going to happen. In fact, that's 100% going to happen. I'll tell you why. It's not 100%. I can't say 100%. Take that back. It's 99% going to happen. I'll tell you why. Because when you look at the all-time chart, again, even with the absolute behemoth of the lawsuit on XRP, obviously tied to XLM heavily, the coin still went, dude. Nobody was really unhappy about the run. Now, yes, people were expecting way, way more, but obviously news got out and that's why it didn't go too much, but it still went, dudes. And I think you're going to get this for the coins like XRP and XLM in the next bull run after the halving. You're going to start seeing 6 months after, you're going to start seeing this. And it could be absolutely crazy. I'm not saying it's going to $10, I'm not saying it's going to $5, but it will pass $1. It will pass $1, I think, with ease. It'll just rocket. XRP will go first, XLM will start to flow. You know, obviously money goes Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then will start to flow down. Just like these coins here, just money will start to flow down. Even the likes of Dogecoin will go crazy. Probably Tron will go crazy. Matic will probably start going. Polkadot, although we hate it, it's boring, blah, blah, blah. Polkadot holders there is no offense to you guys, but you know, it's still going to make you gains. All these coins in a bull market will probably start making you gains, but the real winner are coins like XLM with real use cases. Because when I go back to the website and you start reading, like I gave you that story with the editor at the start, it's absolutely crazy what you can do with this with smart contracts, with global payments, with asset exchanges. You come down to the news for micro payments, designed for developers, a lot of people on the code, built on Stellar. You see Circle, you see Satoshi Bay, you see big players like MoneyGram, okay? You check the website visitors and you see a consistent growth at 200k per month in a bear market. I think this website's going to get over 1 million people, and a lot of people say, Jake, why you always check the website? Well, if there's nobody on the website, this is coming from an e-commerce background, dudes, there's nobody investing in the coin, there's nobody looking at the project, right? So you want numbers on a website to go up, on any website. So keep that in mind. Just a quick video in here on XLM. I think we can always strive to get past 1,000, but if you haven't picked up XLM, you're not going to be sorry with this one, dudes. You're not going to be sorry with this one at all. It's a great investment in my opinion. You have to be here for 2024 and 2025, of course. So don't be looking at this for the next 6 months, 12 months. Probably all stick your money on, hand on paper. But really look at this for the next bull run, and then we start taking profits, and we can have a strategy for this one. So, just want to give you that one, dudes. Let me know your thoughts on XLM in the comments below.